volume. You are about to hear an exclusive track.
Yes, yes, yes. We're back in the mix. And we got a special guest here on the Magic Hour. This right here is the Magic Hour YouTube series, okay? Go check my YouTube channel, Magic with a J, Majic Mike. It's the only one there. Subscribe, like, and share, right? So on the Zoom right now, because Magic Mike got the Zoom going, we got my man Bully Zone, one of Cap City's finest in the house. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, we're good, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing excellent, man. I'm doing excellent.
Yeah.
So let me
You got me on Zoom right now.
I got you on Zoom, my brother. Doesn't it feel great to be on Zoom?
Hey, welcome to the world we live in now, man.
Of course, man. Welcome to the world we live in. I just turned my microphone up. I should do that more often. Look at that. Oh, the levels are coming in nice. So Bully Zone, man, you've been on my show, The Magic Hour, numerous times. You've actually been to CHUO. Now we're not at CHUO. We're doing it from different locations, all our DJs. Tell the world a little bit about yourself and how long you've been in the game for. And I love the tattoos, my brother. Look at that. Your arms all tattooed up. Let me see something. Yo, stand up for a minute. Show the world right now. Show the world right now a little bit of your tattoos.
The screen is so small, but they know what it is, bro. We tatted up everywhere.
There you go. Look at that. That's beautiful.
We got it all. We got it all.
All right.
Yo, so, yeah, man, I've been in the rap thing for like, I don't know, more like 5 years now. I kind of started rapping when I opened my tattoo parlor. And so they go hand in hand. Built a studio in the last couple of years in the back of the parlor. We just currently finalized things with a label. So now I'm currently owner of a label, if you will.
Okay, what's the name of your label?
State Platinum.
State Platinum, okay.
Yeah, man, same name as the studio, State Platinum Records Recording. So that's the name of the label. Got a few artists under the wing already. And yeah, man. Crazy thing is I never even thought I would be this person, bro, but we just got here, you know what I mean?
It just happened. You're not a rapper. You're not a rapper. Remember that slogan?
Yeah, now I'm your girlfriend's favorite rapper. Funny how that shit.
Yeah. Ish.
Yeah.
So, Bully Zone,
my bad.
So you came out with this one single, "Own My Position," right? It was your very first single you dropped. Video was dope. It was done at your old tattoo parlor. And you progressed so much throughout the years, you know what I mean? So one of the things that keep you driving, and you got a tattoo shop. So tell us what keeps you driving and what made you want to get a tattoo shop and infuse that with hip hop in the capital right now, in Ottawa, Canada.
Yo, man, I come from like, housing, single mom type thing. Love you, mom, all that. But what drives me is just not to be broke, man, not to be worried about having to pay bills, nothing, you know what I mean? And I'm an artist, like that's just God's creation, bro. He made me like this. So I'm an artist, man. And luckily I have some business mind because I come from the streets as well, right? So you put that together and who we are, man. The earlier years weren't so smooth, but now we're just rocking out, man. We got it all figured out. Still lots to learn, but we're in the right direction now, man. You know what I mean?
So, as far as music videos, you got this banging track right now with Tamil Gagne. It's called Go Hard, you know what I mean? And you told me yourself, I go hard. I just say go hard because you're going hard, my G. You're going hard. And the production's done great. From what I saw for the preview, you're on top of your caddy and you're just puffing on something and you just your hands are hanging off.
Hard,
Going hard, great promo. Tamil did a great job. So what made you want to do something with Tamil Gagne and what made you want to go in this direction? The beat is fire, you know what I'm saying? And all this was produced at your studio?
Yeah, we did all this at the studio. Actually, well, like the beat is from a European producer out in Bulgaria. And then I have everything else was done at the studio, the recordings, the mixing, the mastering. And what brought it about is just like I really rock with Tamil, man. We met in the scene. I find he's a great artist. Like he's just very, very well-rounded, man. The man could play instruments, sing, rap in English and French. So I just wanted to rock with him, and I presented him this joint, and we just went with it, man. Okay. And the thing goes hard, just like the name says it does.
Goes hard. And then you had another joint before this that you released during the Corona, you know what I mean? And that's another thing I wanted to ask you before this. Now with Who Dat, you directed this video like almost a year ago, right? And you put that out back in what, May?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. It's just how it is, man. You get busy, you got projects, you know what I mean? You got plans. So the recording was actually done probably a year and a half prior. The video was shot a year before. There was some issues with getting it out, but I had to put it out, and I got a fairly good response for it, you know what I mean? So I'm happy with how things went on that one.
Of course. And then,
Yeah.
was I asking you before? Yeah, during the coronavirus, not during, we have the situation right now. How you keeping safe, stable, and especially if you got like a tattoo shop, you know, because you got people coming in, you must be having one client a day or something. So how does that all work out, and how did you set into that?
Well, that what it is, right? Like when the pandemic first started, like we were forced to close, you know what I mean? So like I was actually closed for a little bit, but again, I own the space, so I was still allowed to be creative. I still did a couple private things on close people, you know, but mostly I was just working on a lot of music. So I'm gonna have a lot of music coming for people, you know. So that's how I stayed sane. Safe, I don't know, man. I don't necessarily buy the whole hype. It is what it is, but like currently we have COVID conditions at my work, you know, masks, all that stuff, sanitization station, all that stuff. But yeah, man, we're just gonna keep moving forward. You know, we won't let that stop us.
For sure, man. You can't let nothing stop you right now. Okay, so we're gonna check out this track by you. It's called Who Dat, you know what I mean? And who's this produced by? And you did everything at your studio, right? So who produced it and who engineered it?
No. Actually, no. So that was just a YouTube beat for Who Dat. And I actually
that was a beat you got off YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I actually did that with Diamond, so Diamond Studios. I go hard and everything else like that. That was just the last joint I did anywhere else. Anything that comes out since or from now on will be done in my own studio. So I Go Hard was done all in my studio, but what was it said? Who Dat was actually done with Diamond.
It was done with Diamond. Okay, let's check that track out. Who Dat? And those of you on YouTube, you can see us right now. Go to my YouTube channel. Here's Bully Zone with Who Dat, and you can check that video on YouTube too as well. What's your YouTube channel, Bully?
Bully Zone.
Bully Zone. Yeah. All right. Here's Bully Zone with Who Dat right here on the Magic Hour. And we're back. You know what I'm saying? What a dirty track, man. So what do you think about the scene now in Ottawa? You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, who's up and coming and, you know, the way the sound's going. I see a lot of OGs starting to come up in 2020. The bars are starting to come. All that little wishy-washy crap that was coming up before starting to dissipate. It's starting to dissipate. We're getting some real bars here, right? So where do you see the way the city's going? Where do you see it going?
I see them all working with me. You know what I mean?
You see Platinum Studios taking the whole thing over? Huh?
You have to, brother. It is what it is, man. There's only a few people who are doing it, and there's only a few people who are making noise. And I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm one of those guys. So if you're trying to make some major moves, I'm probably the right person to rock with right now, you know.
All right. And who's somebody?
But with that being said, there are a lot of dope artists out there, and yes, things have been getting a little cooler. And like we skipped a wave. Like it was a little weird wave of like weird trap auto tune thing. And not to say I don't like the auto tune, but like bars are coming back. I guess we got to thank like everybody else who's been putting up the challenges, or even I guess through COVID when people were doing the concerts and shit like that. Ish like that. It brought the best out of the good people, you know what I mean? And if you were slacking, if you're out there just putting your name on a few masks and thinking you're gonna make some movements, that ain't happening, you know what I mean? You really gotta be putting in some work, you know? That's what I'm saying.
Bruh. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me tell you something, though. I've been seeing a lot, okay? I've been seeing a lot of people not really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they're posting. Really listen to this. They're posting. Okay, you're posting. Okay, what's the point of the post? Where's it going? And you don't see anything, no algorithms, nothing going along with it. So I know the gimmicks. Let them keep doing the gimmicks. And 2020 is a time of change, right? And like I said, the frequency's changed. If you're going to be with the old frequency, okay, chances are you're not going to be around after COVID. You know what I mean? You'll be around, but you won't be relevant, right? So, and all saying that, who's some of the artists you look up to?
Are we talking majors or local?
Local. Okay, let's start with local. Who's some of the local artists that, you know, not even just look up to, like, you know, you like their work, you think they dope?
Oh, fuck. Shoot, sorry. I don't want to miss any because a lot of people that I work with, I find really dope. I get the opportunity to hear these people, man, while I'm working because they're in the back recording their stuff. So I don't want to miss anybody. First and foremost, man, I'm always gonna shout out Al Dollar. If I didn't rock with him, I probably wouldn't be in the game myself. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's a lot of younger cats, man. Yeah, big ups to Al Dollar. We got a next track coming out too, man. Him and I, we just did another. He did a feature on one of my joints. It's actually super fire, bro. It's gonna be my next single. Yeah, man. But as for like younger cats, man, like they're all super dope, bro. I don't want to start naming some because I don't want to miss any. You know what I mean? But like we got some talent. Anybody? There's been times, man, where like I'm tattooing and these guys know who they are, and I hear them recording, and I literally have to stop tattooing and jump in the back just to be like, yo, who's that? Because there's that fire music coming out of my studio right now, bro.
So another thing I want to talk to you about is you know, man, this is gonna be so deep, man. It's gonna be so deep. So all the violence that's going on right now in the world, you know what I'm saying? You see what's going on down in the United States. People's attitudes are very high in the city here. Tensions are very high. Like, where do you see, like, what do you have to say about all the violence that's going on right now? You know what I mean? Because you own a studio, a lot of people are looking up to you. You know what I mean? You got some artists that want to come in there and talk about a lot of garbage, you know what I mean? Then you got some artists that want to talk about some positive stuff, right? Yeah. So, you know, what's your opinion on that? And I know you were in Toronto there not too long ago. What's your opinion about all the violence that's going on right now?
Personally, I just find it like ridiculous, positive and unnecessary. However, like, I mean, I just do my best to stay positive and not be a part of that, you know? And I try to do my best to like inspire, help out, whatever the case may be. So I just try to remain positive and keep positive people around me. I mean, people do come through and they got their bars that, you know, might promote a little bit of violence, but those are artists and they're usually, you know, painting a picture for you. In real life, the stuff that's going on, I'm happy it's not happening to me. I would hate it to happen to any of my family or friends. It's actually, I don't take part, you know what I mean? I find it just ridiculous. Why it's happening, I mean, those reasons are like, they stem long, you know what I mean? I'm just fortunate to not have to be a part of that or to keep myself away from it, you know, not just stay positive, man. Okay.
And you want to bring positive people to your studio too as well. You want to have, you know, people who are positive, things of that nature. All right. So, you know, again, who's some of your favorite majors that you grew up listening to? I forgot to ask that. We got carried away there in the interview. Who's some of your favorite majors that you grew up listening to?
Growing up, you know, it's like, obviously we had the Pac, the Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, Big L, you know, Big Pun, Fat Joe, guys like this. I really liked French Montana before he got like mainstream. I really enjoy Kevin Gates right now. Nipsey Hussle. I don't know, Pop Smoke is a bit of a pop. He's just like repeats himself though, but he's got a little thing going, you know. But yeah, I'm always putting on. Now, when you're an artist or you work with, I'm always listening to my music currently. You know, things that I'm working on. But if it's not me, it's probably Kevin Gates, you know.
Speaking of Kevin Gates, you remember at the Biz Loke show where I premiered Kevin Gates' brand new track. Do you know that track still hasn't came out yet? You know what I'm saying? I wanted to let you know, brother. You know, I mean, what's the plans? What's the plans for as soon as we get the green light and get out of this situation? Like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to travel? Do you want to travel to Italy or Europe? Like, where do you want to go? Africa? I don't know.
Family, I've already traveled. Like, I've been fortunate enough in my early days, you know. Of course, I'd love to travel again, but yeah, I've already been to Europe. like I haven't been to Africa,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know, man. Like my plan right now is just to grind. I've been stacking, bro. So like currently, like I've lived a very different life, but I've had super dope experiences. So like currently, no, man. My grind is like just stack, maybe grab try to buy another rental property or something like this in the future. I just bought a trailer to put up on my cottage, you know, so my kids could come by. So maybe next year I can have some more relaxed time. But currently, man, I'm just like, I just tattoo it every day, and I'm just trying to make some music every day. That's it for now.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, so I Go Hard is a track with me and Tamil. It's produced in my store, and it's coming out soon. We don't actually have a release date, so I'm gonna call it maybe like the end of the month type stuff like that. But I appreciate you spinning it. And you can catch me on any platform, man. Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, all that. It'll be out there. My IG is The Art of Bully Zone. So it's The Art of Bully Zone. And the YouTube is Bully Zone, man.
You know what I mean? Like anything last you want to say to the world? We're on CHUO 89.1 FM here in Ottawa, plus we're on Live 89 FM in NYC, you know what I'm saying? And various other places. Like there's so much going on here. Here's your chance to talk about Platinum, your studio right now. Like what do you give your customers? Like what do you offer? What are the deals? What are how many engineers are there? How many producers?
Okay, so currently, well, I got a bag of producers, if you will. They're not on site, but I got beat packs from a whole bunch of producers. So if artists want to come through, we got beats for them to just go through. Now, currently, I have one full-time engineer, and then between him and another part-time engineer who's currently in Bulgaria, we just bounce back the files. We do our mastering out there, the recording here. So we kind of got a little bit of a squad going. Currently, for just tracking, we charge $50 an hour, and then there's a mix and master fee of $100. But we also offer artist development packages. But the list go on and on with things, man. Like I said, this is a label now, so like there's some real things, there's contracts involved. I think we help with distribution, we help with marketing, like so many things, bro. Like anything, videos, like we got every angle, photo shoots, like every angle covered, man. We got
Every
the plugs with
covered.
the DJs, you know? Yeah, man.
Okay.
Probably we have artist development packages.
What about the b-boy? You got dancing too? You got b-boying? Like you got b-boy classes, the break dancing and everything? Because you never know. You never know, man. That's part of hip hop too, my brother. In the whole graffiti, maybe in the back somewhere.
The thing is, with social media, bro, and like a little bit of whatever respect I got around here, man. 1-2 little text message or DMs, and I can have b-boys, sports cars, girls, whatever.
You do whatever you want. Like, yeah, I hear you.
Whatever we want.
You know what? Yeah. You're not one of these rappers with the little back sack and just with the whole pipe dreams and the masks and everything. Yo, man, this is Bully Zone. This is Bully Zone, one of Cap City's finest. All right, here's your track. I Go Hard. Thank you so much, my brother.
I go hard.
I go. Let's go.
Period. Hey.